everybody out there. I am back. That's right. I am your host, Jessica Koch, and this is Profound Professionals. It's the interview series that's been coming to you for 8 years. Can you believe it? I can barely believe it. You've been following and liking and hearting and sharing, and we love you out there for that. We bring you industry experts from all over the world. They help improve your personal life and grow your business. So today, we are not going to disappoint you. Jenny is a mindset and embodiment coach and an energy healer. Oh, energy. We are all energy. Everything is energy. I believe all of our energy is connected in the whole universe and beyond, whatever that is. It's powerful. It's wonderful. We love it. We are welcoming Jenny to our show today. So glad to have you.
Thank you so much, Jessica. It's amazing to be here. Thank you.
Wow. Tell us how this became your passion, your purpose, your thing, your focus in the world. Energy healer. How did that happen?
Yeah, it's a little bit of a convoluted path, as probably it is for many. I originally was always very drawn to the environment and nature, and I have a science background. I have an MSc in zoology, and then life happened and various things, and
Yeah.
I traveled and worked in different countries and did different things. But many years ago, more than 30 years ago, I had this very, very clear message that happened one day where I saw blue light glowing from my hands, and I don't see auras. This was it was very clear and very definite and glowing, and I was like, whoa. And it was like, okay, I got the message. I'm meant to be a healer in this lifetime again. And I remember being very convinced, like, okay, cool, and kind of putting it aside. And then various other things happened. And 20 something years ago, I did Reiki, and then the next thing, the next thing. And I'm also very privileged to have an amazing angel teacher and this
Mm.
remarkable group of women who we used to gather like once a year for um, a like a whole event. It was
Mhm.
spectacular and really just helped my development and, my knowledge of the angels and archangels and etc.
Mm.
All of that came along. And then eventually I did craniosacral therapy and reflexology and got a diploma in that and various things, but it was always a sideline. It wasn't my main thing, right? It was part of a self-development journey. And then I up-leveled my Reiki and various things. And then suddenly I got this, it just got more and more uncomfortable doing the other things that I was doing.
Mhm.
And I got this call and this pulling that, you know what, it's really time, step into your purpose in a big way.
Mhm.
And that feeling and that pull is kind of what I help other women with now. So I added the coaching element, and I work one-on-one with people mostly over Zoom, so all around the world.
Wow. Okay. So you're doing one-on-one, are you, and mostly Zoom. Do you do any group coaching? Do you have any online courses or other
Um,
working with clients?
Most of mine currently is one-on-one.
Okay.
So I offer a free session, which is very in-depth. It's 90 minutes, really finding what's blocking them and stopping them, specifically women, because we have all these extra layers of cultural, like just
Sure.
stuff that's on us, right?
Yeah.
And then I have a quiz which people can do, and then but next year, early next year, I'm putting together a workshop,
Mhm.
and my soul calling actually is a mastermind of like-minded women where we go deeper into the spiritual stuff as well and manifestation, channeling, where it's a hybrid. It's partly a, a mastermind with a specific structure, but it's also just the greater mind of all the women together, like how we co-create together and grow from each other's wisdom. Because I think we all have different parts of the puzzle.
So, who comes to you mostly? Like what's going on with them when they, I understand you're working with women and they're trying to understand some of these things, but maybe what's going on in their life or what have you seen that has been drawn to you as far as customers and clients go that you're supporting?
I seem to be drawing two similar but different groups. So the one is on the more spiritual aspect, people who are drawn specifically to mindset work, to
Mm,
manifestation, to embodiment, to want to know more about those techniques. And
mhm.
then secondly, just women who they want more and they're feeling frustrated. That like divine frustration where what they're doing is no longer really serving them and they want more and they want to step into that and they're feeling like certain things are holding them back that they can't really identify. So it's those two things.
I love that. And I am in like a transition myself. I'll have to share with you some other time. And I'm totally taking you up on that freebie, which I think is crazy good, by the way. I'm going to try to talk her out of at least reducing it or something. But you know what? I'm taking the 90 minutes. So I say get it while you can. Wow, that what a
Yeah, bring
beautiful
it, bring
gift.
it.
What a beautiful gift. I'm booking my appointment. I don't know what you're waiting for. Hurry up, do it quick. What's the website? How can they find you?
Can I drop it in a link?
Just say it out loud and we'll have it in the
It's
article and everywhere else. So
sure. Okay, the website where they can go and then they can see the different things. It's Jenny Treurnich, my surname, which is, should I spell it?
go ahead if you want to.
Yeah, Treurnich,
Mhm,
dot cohere,
mhm.
Cohere, dot live/about. That's the
Okay,
easiest. The link directly to the gift is a little longer, so I
that's
think
all
it'll
right.
be easier to just get everything from there.
Yeah, that sounds great. That sounds great. All right, how about giving us a tip? Give us a tip today.
Well, okay, so I'm going to talk about the mindset
Yes.
thing in that we think we tend to overcomplicate things, right? So we go through all these complicated things when practically there's only two states. So we
Mhm.
can either be in a primal state, which is where you've got fear and stress and anxiety and
Oh,
worry and all
no.
that, or in a powerful state,
Yes.
love, compassion, gratefulness, all of
Yes.
those things. So when we get ourselves and we dip in and out of the two on a daily basis. So when we get into
I mean,
that,
I'm gonna say that big.
yeah. So when we get ourselves into a primal state, it can often be like a little loop. So we've got things going around in our heads and we get stuck in old stories and we're going round and round. It's actually recognize, whoa, okay, what is happening? Recognize, give that I'm in a primal state. I'm in a primal state right now.
Hmm.
Let me be conscious of what I'm actually feeling, drop into the body, become
Hmm.
aware of what you're feeling from a non-judgmental place, just with a curiosity of,
Okay.
okay, I'm feeling that. Why am I feeling that?
Mm,
More as an observer and getting the wisdom from the body, not coming at it from the mind,
mm,
and then using that to drop back into that powerful state. And a good way to actually drop back in is through gratitude. So if you can just pause in that moment of reflection and go, usually when, even if something kind of horrible is going on, we can find something to be grateful for, even if it's a small thing. So if
mm,
we can go, okay, what am I really grateful for? And find something and not just know it mentally, but feel that.
mm.
So feel that gratitude within the body. It takes us into another state. And from that state, everything is calmer, everything flows better, we can make better decisions. We're not stuck in that little loop.
I
So,
have a gratitude journal. Mentally, I do a gratitude ladder. The other thing I do, I have a lot of, I think all we need is awareness when this happens to
yeah.
us because it happen when you do develop that muscle, you catch it sooner and sooner. And so that's why I say I like always stay big because the truth is, everyone has that moment, but it can almost be a microsecond for me now because I will know, oh, I need to drink a glass of water. Oh, I need to stretch. Oh, I need to go outside and put my face in the sunshine and stand in the superhero pose. Oh, I need to text message all my prayer warriors and a lifeline. I need an extra virtual hug and a prayer out there in the world. I need to take a moment to pray myself or meditate. I need to call my husband and hear his voice and have him hug his chi through the phone to me, that he does. So, like, you have to have these techniques. I have like a bazillion love Jessie techniques. So whenever I have that moment of, what's happening to me? I'm not feeling like the ultimate superhero Jessie that I am. Then I'll go, what do I need to do? And usually it comes right to me. Which one of those things does my body need right at this moment? So this
That
is
is
exciting.
absolutely fantastic to have that because it's a practice, right? Pulling
It is.
ourselves
It's a
out is
muscle.
a practice. It's a
Yeah,
muscle.
it is.
And we get better and better at
Yeah.
recognizing, and then
Sooner and sooner. So you don't
instead
get
of a whole process, it's
the
quick.
whole. Yeah. So you don't get
And
sucked.
you've got this amazing list. I love it.
Yes, I
All
love
these
it.
tools. I love it.
Yeah. So that's a wonderful tip. Okay. Now, one of my favorite parts of our show, we've been doing since the very first, and we've been running this for 8 years, is a nonprofit cause that you care about. So get typing out there, all of you following. In the comments, put the cause that's close to your heart. Our idea is to inspire someone to give time, treasure, or talent to a cause that you put in the comments, the one Jenny shares, to one that maybe they go, oh, yeah, I have that cause that I love. Let me go see what they need, right? And so we want to inspire someone to do something good. So hit the share button, put yours out there. Let's all be a hero and support someone who either needs the cause or support the cause itself. Just so many wins happening here. Jenny, what's a cause that's close to your heart?
I've got two that I've
Sure.
contributed to for like gazillions of years long. And they're very traditional ones, but they've also modified what they do over time. So that's
Yeah.
Greenpeace and World Wildlife Fund. Because
So say it again.
I'm from that
Greenpeace.
Greenpeace
Hmm.
and WWF, the World Wildlife Fund.
Okay, Wildlife
And
Fund.
and they've both work very much now with local communities and like marginalized communities and draw them into bigger solutions
Mhm.
for approaching global problems. So
Right.
it's not just like, okay, we're saving this wildlife in this area. It's a much broader perspective, merging like people and the planet. So yeah,
Yeah.
close to my heart, very close to my heart.
I love that. Okay. Now, you can't stop typing. Keep those fingers exercised, stretch them out because you need to start typing the books that inspired your personal life, helped you grow your business. If you're an author out there, put it in the comments because when you and someone else and someone else and someone else shares this post, your books could be being featured too. We're all here to lift and rise up each other. So, Jenny, give us a book that inspired your personal life or helped you grow your business.
Um,
I know
can
you
I
have
do
two.
two? Can I do two again?
Yeah, I already knew you had two. It's okay. Go ahead.
How did you know?
We're
Um,
connected. We're all energy. We're all connected. I already heard it. I have two.
two. Because they're both just so special. The first one is, I originally read it long ago. It's an older book, but it's just still, it's a precious gem. I've reread it since, is The Celestine Prophecy, James Redfield.
I don't know
And
this
what
one. That's exciting. I love it when I hear it. Say it
and
again.
what
Say it again.
The Celestine Prophecy by
Okay.
James Redfield. And I love it because it's written in the form of a story and the insights. It shares these 9 main insights, and then there's a follow-up book, the 10th insight, and it takes you through this amazing the things that we're dropping in, the insights themselves are what's happening in the world now, how we all coming together, how we work off each other's energy, how the planet is rising, and
On
the
my list.
collaboration that's what's all in the book. Like it's all happening, and it's a beautiful thing to see, and I love it. I absolutely love that book. And the second
Moved
one,
near the top of my list. I have two other things ahead of you, but I am loving this. What's the next one?
I love it. The other one is The Divine Matrix by Greg Braden. And it's about how, again, how we're all connected. And it's also got a whole lot of science in it, which I love. Basically, how you can take a tissue from somebody's body and take it across the world, and energetically it's still connected, and the matrix that binds us all, that connects us.
Yeah.
It's an amazing book. Kind of, yeah, love it. Love it.
Oh, I'm loving it. Okay, I'm going to give one to you if you haven't read it. It's actually
Write it down.
it's only audio, and it's Quantum NLP, and I think her name is Christine. I can't remember her last name right now, but I believe she's from Germany. I know she's from Europe, has a beautiful accent, but I found her on my library free audio app. And it's Quantum NLP, and it's beautiful. It's just so powerful. You're going to love, love, love that one. So this has been fun, right? I'm having so much fun. Did you have a good show? I think we're having a great show.
I'm loving this. It's fun. It's great
That's
talking
right.
to you.
That's great. So before we let her go, don't you worry. We're going to ask Jenny to share us one final thought, a piece of information or inspiration as we go today.
Go outside,
Yeah.
stand on the grass, barefoot.
Yes.
Even, out in nature is best, but even if you've got a little patch of garden, or
Mhm.
just connect, be in that energy. It changes your whole energy and your vibe and your day. And yeah, another one is just bringing spaciousness to moments where we fill up all our time. Just
Oh boy, yes.
leave little gaps of spaciousness, even if it's a minute or two at a time, because that's when the gems drop in. That's when we connect with ourselves, and to actually just sit in that spaciousness.
I
So
love.
yeah.
It's been so beautiful to have you on the show today, Jenny. Thank you so much for all your wisdom and everything you shared with our community. I am your host, everyone, Jessica Koch. This is Profound Professionals, and until the next one, be kind to yourself out there and be kind to each other. Bye, everybody.